Oh fuck! I just saw Chronicles of Riddick. I just saw Carl Urban.
Oh, fucking hell.
Hard to believe that
He's done a lot though too.
he was even in that Xena Warrior Princess show in New
Yeah.
Zealand
Well,
because
it's the
that's where he's
same. There's
from.
there was Carl Urban, and then there's what's his name that plays uh Homelander. He was in Xena as well.
Yeah, Tony, someone
Mm.
Tony
It's funny looking at when they were younger, like when they're basically
Anthony
teenagers.
Anthony
Yeah, it's just funny.
Star.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I think that's what it is. But it's, no, it's just funny seeing them like when they were younger. They're like so skinny and they're so skinny, and they're just like in little odd shots. It's just like
he hasn't changed though, really.
no, not really. He's not actually muscular either. Like the whole time he wears that suit, it's a
Oh,
muscle
Urban
suit.
got fucking just massive.
Because what was he on? What was it? There was a joke that happened where there was I can't remember which movie was it. It was to do. I don't think it was Homelander. It might have been Homelander. No, not Homelander. The Boys. I don't know if it was the Boys or a different. No, yeah, it was. It was the Boys. Because I think
It would have had to been.
it was talking to it was in regards to Jensen Ackles, and it was him like he worked out like to get muscular and shit so that the suit could fit him and he could look buff. And Anthony Starr was just like, why even bother? They just got a suit. Because he didn't work out or anything. He just puts a suit on. He's like skinny, like he's not skinny as, but he's like very average build. And like he just puts on a muscle suit and he's like, yeah, I'm badass. And then here's Jensen Ackles who like worked the fuck out to like actually gain the mass. He's just like, why would you do that? Why
And
work?
yet he's always in like a trench coat and like all these big ass
Yeah.
baggy clothes. You wouldn't even notice the difference.
Yeah, exactly. That's why like it's just hilarious. Like the sarcasm that he just comes with. It's just great. It's just so funny. But anyway.
But it's just like, I remember watching that as well. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah, because I was like that. Because it was on this roll about.
It was when they're like on them chairs. They got two rows of people and they're doing
Yeah.
the questions.
It was to do with because his role as Soldier Boy. Like it was to do with that, and they were just ripping him out. It's like why even? I just think that's hilarious. It's like he worked out, and he's like, why even bother?
Didn't he get what's the word?
Carl was lucky because he just wears the trench coat and stuff, so he didn't have to like work out and be fit or anything.
He didn't have to because he was always in this massive armor anyway, like in the vest and so.
And they're all in
I
like,
mean,
gear and stuff.
he only had a few months to do it, like what, 3 to 6 months, just to.
That's what he said. That's the thing. He was like, he worked
So
out
it's
like
like
those few months just to get ripped for it. It's just like extensive routine and stuff, and he wanted to like get in shape.
He was
for it.
always big anyway. Like when he was doing Supernatural, he wasn't
I know, it's
small,
weird.
but
It's just funny. I'll say, well, before we get into that, I want to mention that. Before we get into that, let's just do the intro. Let's get rolling. What's up, bearders and beardettes? Welcome back to another fine episode of the Beardy Bros podcast. Oh, another week. What's this, episode 42? I think it is.
42.
42.
42.
Getting-
No,
what, this is
128, but
128. 128. Don't confuse people. Episode 42 for this third season.
128 days later.
Oh, and then next week
We're taking that sequel along in the way in the future.
was it next week's our Halloween episode? Don't know what we're gonna do for that. We haven't got costumes. Have you
Yeah.
got costume organised yet? I
No,
haven't really either. We haven't. We're a bit
I
behind.
might just cut my
but-
beard off.
Ah! Cuts beard off, paint, glues it to his like his eyebrows. So you have like a long eyebrow.
Eyebrows.
Just
No,
take a
even
couple
better.
Of, take, a-
Eyelashes.
take like
Those.
some off the edges. Take some little ones like off the edges somewhere, like some long bits of beard off the far tipped edges, so you won't notice. And then just glue them to your eyebrows, so it gives you like, extra long, like mustached eyebrows.
That'd be
and you, like,
weird as fuck.
And you do like the mustache thing where you get it, you go, and you like gel it up. And you
That reminds me of Will Ferrell's character in Zoolander. I think that was a weird character.
Oh, but not sponsored post, not sponsored. I mean, it would have been cool. But I haven't watched it yet. But dropped this week was the new the Winchester series. That came out this
Yeah,
week.
it looks weird.
So it follows John and I can't remember the mum's name, but it's narrated by Jensen Ackles.
Yeah, that's the weird part.
It's narrated by him, and he
Like,
drives
how
around.
would he know?
It's so weird. Like if you watch, I didn't know. Like I knew it was about the Winchesters. Like it was based on the mum and the dad, but I didn't realize it was gonna be narrated by him, who's like going through the journal and he's like driving around the Impala everywhere. He just drives around in the Impala and he like goes to the journal and he's telling stories from the journal, and that's what these stories are.
I
They're
thought it would have
flashbacks.
been Jeffrey Dean Morgan or someone.
It's just funny as like it's just weird.
Was
To have...
he, right, like,
That's what I mean. It's weird to have
What?
Jensen Ackles back just to like narrate and drive around. I mean, I guess because Jared Padalecki's like busy doing Walker, so he may not be able to come back to film
Yeah,
stuff.
but
But I don't know what the go. I
yeah,
mean,
but
I don't know what the go is. I still need to
Jensen
finish
Ackles
watching.
though, like
But it's just weird that they just have him just narrating it. So it's kind of funny. And then like I said, I sent you the thing. I got the Batman: The Long Halloween. Finally, they released the deluxe edition. It's nearly a
is that the past one and part two, isn't it?
It's all in one, yeah. It's like nearly 3 hour long movie.
I looked at it and went,
Because individually it's $20, but in the deluxe it's 27.
yeah,
It was like,
they just comboed it.
yeah, they combo it together, and it's not, and it's actually in a full
Well,
movie.
technically the one thing. It's not split into two. It's the
Yeah.
one thing now.
But
Because part one and part two were a couple of years apart, I think,
that's exactly it.
and now they've just went
Because they were
at the end of
88-minute long, like short films kind of thing.
not short. They were average for a
It was average
DC
animated movie, yeah.
thing.
And then they've now made like put it together as like a 3 hour long movie, and it's like, I basically got to the point where I'm like, I'm only watching halfway of this because there's so much going on. I'm like, it's
I watched
good.
the full three.
It's good. It's good. Like, I chucked it on the worst
So
time
probably better is just to watch part one and then part two.
to a
That's what
point.
you're doing anyway.
Yeah, but definitely nice to buy in the nice package. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, all in the one fucking place.
But no, it's he does. If you chuck that movie on right, I would tell you shit you not. How when I watched it, I knew Jensen Ackles was Batman, but like you just play it, it does not sound like him. It's so weird. Like he's just such a good Batman. Like you wouldn't know. Like he feels so close. He feels so natural as being Batman. Like his voice for it and everything just fits it perfectly. Like he's the perfect Batman. Like Bruce Wayne, Batman, everything. Like he's got the perfect voice for it. Like and it's insane. Like
I thought Troy Baker would have had it because he's done all the others for the
yeah. So it's weird
animated
that
ones.
that's what I
But
mean. It's weird that they went with a whole new cast for this, like a whole new cast of voice actors, and chucked them in for their
was
roles.
he in the original ones of them?
Troy Baker did a lot of the other stuff.
No, but
First time Ackles has done Batman.
oh, so part one was 2021, part two was 2021.
Came later, like at different points of the year.
Yeah, but what now?
Because
They got a
I
box
know
set
the
a
funny
year
part
later.
is part one, or most of part one takes place during Halloween and goes through the months and stuff. So it's like Halloween, Thanksgiving, and then it's Christmas.
Oh,
There's stuff
I know,
going on
because
between.
Troy Baker's the Joker.
Oh, is he? Is he the
Yeah.
Joker in it?
And Jack Quaid is Alberto Falcone.
Falcone, yeah.
Oh, so it's Alberto
But
Falco.
the Joker,
Falcone?
the Joker in the Long Halloween looks like Willem Dafoe. An animated version of Willem Dafoe. He's got like
I've seen that.
the pointy
Yeah.
nose and then like the long chin and everything like that. I'm like, he looks like Willem Dafoe. I mean, honestly, if they were to make a live action, Jensen Ackles as Batman, just get Willem Dafoe as the Joker, and I don't know, sort out the rest of the cast. But it's a full star-studded cast.
Well,
like,
no,
character.
I would have preferred Jensen over Robert Pattinson. Really.
100%. He would have like done that. I mean, again, I like Robert Pattinson's, but if Jensen Ackles did like that,
Who? Robert Pattinson's.
Pattinson,
Pattinson. You said Pattinson's.
Pattinson's Bears.
Pattinson. Fuck. Pattinson's bear.
But no, like
Little.
I would love to see Ackles as a Batman, like a live action Batman. Like we've seen him in that Halloween costume. We've talked about it before, and he fucking looks badass in that. But imagine him actually being Batman. Like he would just be so, like he can be serious, but
Ew.
like at the same time he has quirky moments, and you just see him as like Soldier Boy, and then you see how like badass and like crazy he is in that. Like he could do this as a serious role, but then also he's got the funny side, so he would just be like a smart ass. I'd feel like he would just suit us so well.
I've just wondered why we've only got the Blu-ray version,
Yeah,
but everyone else has a 4K version, but we don't.
I don't know. I don't know. Oh, by the way, I should talk about it. This week, I'm trying Smithy's mid-strength beer.
And it's not in the can this time.
No, so I'm trying a different flavor. I'm trying different flavors of what they have, or different because each one has, like I said, each one has a different flavor. I've talked about it last time. Comparing it now again, this one's better than the easy drinking. They're so-called easy drinking beer. Still not as nice as the gold. I think I might do a beer rate on these now. So because it's only those few flavors I think there is, and I've tried them now. So my top choice would be the Smithy's Gold, followed by Smithy Dry.
Is there a lager there?
There's a premium lager, so that'll be my third.
That would be the best tasting one. Or
It's not
lagers are
bad.
so fucking good.
Gold, to me personally, like I said, this is my list. So gold, the dry, then the premium lager, then this, and last would be the fucking easy fucking drinking beer. It tastes like shit. Honestly, it was shit. Golds, I could fucking
But
down.
didn't you? But didn't you skull the shit once because the
I did it either way, but it tastes like crap. Literally, it was just like, bitter.
just to get rid of them quicker?
Mm.
Die again.
Like I said,
Fuck's
gold was
sake.
the other mid-strength beer, but it had a really nice taste. Like, it tasted so nice. It's just the flavor it had. Like, I don't know how, it just so beautiful. So
It's
beautiful.
a summer drink.
And then the
That's
dry.
well,
The
like,
dry was,
it's like
again,
having Forex Gold. Like
exactly.
it's a fisherman drink. You drink it all fucking day and have fun.
Exactly. And that's why I was like, you can get real pissed. I mean, they're mid-strength beers, but if you down fucking, like, here
Well,
goes an
if you
hour
drink a
and
full
you're down.
carton, you're still going to get a buzz. Like,
Yeah, you're still
fuck.
going to get pretty pissed. If you, it depends on how quickly you drink them.
That's why fishermen take out Forex Gold. They get the 30 block. They drink that and they're still fine. They keep driving the boat and
Yeah, exactly. It's a nice balance. So, and like I said, this is not too bad either. But it's, again, like I said, comparing between the gold, the flavors. I would have to have both of them to really compare the flavors if it's the same one or not.
have them all sitting in front of you and just.
Exactly it. But by memory, the gold's pretty nice. This one has a little bit more of a bite to it compared to the gold.
Maybe you could start doing that.
So, well, after this, after I've gone through this is, like I said, a 3.5. I'm going on to a 4, which is the reduced Bolter Easy Haze, which is a chilled succulent hops delivered with lime, passion fruit, and hints of
Succulent
coconut.
hops.
Yeah,
That's not even a fucking thing. Succulent hops.
yeah. So I'm gonna give that a go next. That's an easy pale ale. I'm gonna see what this tastes like next. So
No, I'm thinking like this could be a beer bros thing right here.
yeah,
We get beers and review them on here.
we can. So that's why I'm trying different things, and then maybe if we have enough time after I've done this one, I might crack open one of the 5.5 rum and bloody sodas. So work my up with a 3.5 to a 4 and then a 5.5. And then I have all these different drinks. I'm going to be like, hey, you know,
Yeah, the 5.5 is gonna knock you around a little bit.
well, after I've had a few other different drinks, mixing my drinks up.
Also, when we're talking about that Batman stuff, did you know coming out October 19th, there's Batman and Superman Battle of the Super Sons.
No, okay, another animated.
It's got Batman, Superman, sons. It's got like Robin and a little kid Superman or something. It's a little R on his things, like Robin, but like, and then it's got a little Superman
Okay,
blasting an alien. Comes out next week? No, this
so
week.
that's a new animated.
It's
movie.
October now, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's out in like 4 days.
it's not bad. Keen to check that out.
I had no idea.
No, I didn't either. I was just like keen to check out bloody, like I said, the Long Halloween because I heard good things about it, and the fact it
You
was
wanna-
Jensen Ackles and stuff. And
This is the overview of it. 11-year-old Jonathan Kent discovers he has superpowers. The half Kryptonian is thrust into a world of heroes and villains under attack by a malevolent alien force known as Starro.
oh yeah, Starro, yeah, which again is always the typical.
Joined by assassin turned boy wonder Damian Wayne. Jonathan must race against time to save their father, Superman and Batman, and the world by becoming the super sons they were destined to be. That sounds fucking dope, actually.
Yeah, simple, but
Damian Wayne, like
yeah, yeah,
Jonathan Kent.
yeah, named after the certain people.
Yeah, but Damian Wayne is it?
Bruce
And he's
Wayne's
got
son.
Robin's outfit on.
Yeah, that is actually one of the canon. These are all canonical characters from the comics.
But now they're finally getting into movies now.
That's the thing. That's the one thing that DC, like I said, always has going for them is their animated stuff. Their animated stuff is like on par with productions of
10 out of
putting
10
out-
because
Well, that's the
their
thing.
Constantine and that like is amazing.
Like I said, the animated, the DC animated stuffs are on par with the amount of content they release as Marvel does, but they're if not better than Marvel live actions. Like these DC animateds, there's so many. I was going through my shelf earlier, and I just cleaned out, like, I was moving stuff to clear a spot, and I had already segregated my Batmans, because I'm big into my Batman stuff, so I buy a lot of it. So I had like a shit ton of animated DVDs there of just Batman alone. And I had
You have
like
you
a
have this
massive
one,
pile.
Batman: Soul of the Dragon.
No, I do
It's
not.
martial. It's martial. It's got like martial arts and shit.
I've got the Ninja, Batman Ninja.
Yeah, this is Soul of. It's got like a dude with a katana and everything.
Mm. I think it's
Like,
Batman Ninja. Bat Ninja? Batman Ninja? I can't remember what it's called.
I don't know. He looks
There's
fucking slender though.
there's that one. It's a different art style, and then there's Batman Gaslight. So there's Steampunk Batman, which is
Yes.
Batman Gaslight, which was pretty good, and then there's Batman Ninja. Um, and there's so many I've got. It's fucking crazy. Batman Ninja was
It's
good.
just I just like how they're not afraid to do gore either.
No, and that's the best thing with animated. The best thing because these are adult animations. There's no holding back. They can be like very violent with
I
these.
watched that Batman Hush. That looks
It's
good.
not bad. It's not bad. Different to the comic from what I remember reading the comic. It felt different. Like it's a re. I've said it before. It's like done differently. It felt like,
Mm.
but it's done in the format, I guess, to tell an animated because you are adapting a comic book to a visual, which you've got to feel an extra. See, with a comic like with comic books, you have
You have to
panels.
change
You have
certain
panels.
elements so it doesn't feel out of place.
Well, that's the thing, because with a comic book, you've got panels. So you've got a panel. That can span out a conversation that feels like half an hour of conversation
Yeah.
in panel. But when you got to translate that to footage, then you've got to translate it, flow it, and that's 15 minutes or 20 minutes of footage. Like, its translation is very different from comic to visuals. Even though you've got
Right?
images there, it can't be ever the same as a comic book. You can't make it 100% accurate because you've got individual panels. Then you got to transition between each panel. You got to show the transition of action. Yeah. It's one of those things. What?
I just randomly clicked on a $5 Batman movie.
$5 Batman movie?
William Shatner and the voice of Two Face
Yep. Which one is
as
it?
Batman vs Two Face. William Shatner is Two
Is
Face.
that one of the older ones?
I don't know. It's got Catwoman and Robin.
Mm.
I don't know exactly. It came out 2017.
Oh wow. Okay, so it's not that old. That's interesting.
Doc Mr. Joker is on there. I don't know. Adam West tribute panel.
I guess so. Yeah.
Uh,
Is it
like,
is it the modern day Two Face though, or is it like old school, like Adam West
what do you
looking?
mean modern?
Is it like looking?
He looks like an ogre on half his fucking face.
Okay.
Like he's got green hand.
The
And
Batman, does he look like more of a modern day Batman, or does he look like Adam West Batman?
Adam West.
Oh, okay. Yep. That makes sense.
Considering Shatner is Two Face, so it's pretty.
Yeah, it's
a
trying to be
a
like
while ago.
yeah, getting like an 80s style vibe.
It looks fucking cool though. Like damn.
Exactly. Sometimes the voices work. It's just all voice acting. It works.
Yeah, I just didn't think Shatner was Two Face. I just thought
Never
always have
it.
Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah.
He is the best Two Face.
I mean,
like,
again, it's
far.
Harvey Dent, and it's just funny seeing like different things that happen.
Yeah, because in that Batman and Robin, you don't see him change. It's just Two Face straight up. Just a crazy maniac. But
And
he played that so good.
People forget that it's Harvey Dent because when people like it's weird when you see the movies, you refer to him as
Well-
Two Face, but it's Harvey Dent. But now they're more forming and giving
Yes and
Harvey
no.
Dent his
Like
identity.
it is, but he's changed.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
So, we get a bit of an interference there. We had a bit of a hiccup.
Oh,
yeah. But no, definitely like they really but more and more if you watch a lot of these new animated stuff and like how like the Dark Knight did and stuff like that, they're really giving more substance to Harvey Dent himself. Where if you look at like back then in the old days, it was just showing Two Face this, Two Face that, mention of Harvey Dent, but they never
But
gave.
Harvey Dent's born as batshit. To be fair,
That's exactly it. They're giving more.
he's just
to
a
him now.
politician. Like fuck me.
But that's the thing. They're showing more to that now and trying to give more substance to the character. So we're actually seeing more of a gritty bad guy almost. Or
Not bad because he was
it's a-
never bad. He only went bad
Yeah.
after the.
Well, it depends on the narrative.
Well, he didn't go bad. He just wanted revenge, really.
And that's the thing. Like they're really giving more substance to like show more. Depending on it depends on the writer. Either he's already pre-narcissistic, which shows the insights of how he became Two Face, or he's super kind-hearted and he was trying to be just like Bruce Wayne.
Like I like the Christopher Nolan, the Dark Knight trilogy. He was good in. Like he was well done in that.
Exactly. We didn't see any more after that. He just basically.
Hey, he had vanished. I thought he would have been in the Pattinson one or something, but
Again, that's like they that's different again. But yeah, had that character show up. But it's
Hey, the
one of those
penguin's
things.
there. That's pretty cool.
Mm. So who knows?
I
Who
can't
knows?
wait for his TV show. That's gonna be sick.
So who knows what we're gonna get with the next Robert Pattinson Batman? Like,
Well, that's a long way off. That's years away still, though.
so who knows what
So
characters they might bring in for that though? Like, we don't
might
even
be
know.
Joker in there, have Joaquin Phoenix or Jared Leto. So who the fuck knows?
Well, they had the Joker. They had that guy playing the Joker
Oh,
in those
that
scenes. That what's his name?
yeah,
Like,
but yeah, that was weird, wasn't it?
yeah, he was very like messed up. So
That Joker's not that messed up though when you
oh,
think about it.
I mean, there are some. Can be pretty messed up.
Mm. Like the Ledger Joker's still perfect.
There's so
He
many
knew what he
different.
was doing the whole
Oh yeah.
time. He's not really messed up. He's very fucking
Oh,
smart.
well, it depends. Like again, it depends on the writer because there's like
Mm.
the Killing Jokes Joker is like literally just a nutcase, and he goes around just shooting everyone. Like his goal is just to cause blood and chaos. Then there's some Jokers
Yeah,
that just want to like literally poison people
just
and not kill them, but like turn them mad just to cause chaos
and
because they think it's
there's
funny,
one
like
who just want to mess with
toxic
Batman
gas
because
and yeah.
it's Batman. Like,
And then there's Joker that complains to
which
Bruce Wayne
is
about not in getting his smart car because he's like, "Where's my smart car, Batman?" I still love that. I still love that. Bruce Wayne, where's my smart car? He's like, "I
like the
invested in
Christopher
this."
Nolan one. He just wants to fuck with Batman.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't want to kill anyone or
No.
anything. He just wants to fuck with Batman. Like,
He just wants to fuck with Batman and fuck with the system. Like he's
although
just
he did kill that lady
there's all kinds of things. But like I
and
said, he
nearly
burned the
Harvey
money,
Dent.
burnt down the money and stuff like that. But he's taken down politics,
Yeah.
so he literally is against politics. And Harvey Dent was the biggest politic like symbol there, so he wanted to take down the politics. So and Bruce
Yep.
Wayne being a politic, so marker, political marker. He's just typical. One of those
Joker
characters.
didn't even die. Like in the end, he just got captured.
No, he didn't die, but because Heath Ledger, unfortunately, had to
no,
like.
also that trilogy was done. So
What was it as well? Harrison Ford. Did you hear about the rumor going around about Harrison Ford coming to the MCU?
yeah, he's taken over William Hurt's character, Colonel someone Carter, Colonel
No,
someone.
it's the he's from the. I forgot his name again. I should know because he's the bad guy
It's,
from the Hulk.
yeah, also in the Edward Norton Hulk, the military man.
So what might
Yeah.
lead this to is if it's going the route it's going, and if he ends up being it, we're gonna have Harrison Ford possibly come Red Hulk.
But also, Harrison Ford said he didn't want to be in a franchise, like a actual franchise. But here he is,
I know.
maybe in the MCU.
So that's the weird part. So he's on to be a franchise, yet he's coming back for Indiana Jones, which is a franchise,
And he did
and he came back for Star Wars.
Star Wars,
He came back for that, which is a franchise, and now he's gonna.
and he may be in the MCU.
But I mean, he did say that years ago. He was a cranky old man back then, and he was saying these things, and now he's like, okay.
He just got worse.
He's just like, I'll say these things.
He's
but
older now.
He's just older, and he's like, crap. I want to get a little bit more money and save for myself.
I don't think money is his
No.
issue.
I think he just wants to keep his like name and presence there a little bit more. That's what it comes down to. He's
Because all
getting
he was
old.
ever known for, pretty much, was Indian Han. Like that.
Yeah.
That's it.
He's done these few other films and stuff, and he's still acting. It's
Mostly
just,
indie because that he was so good as indie.
So-
Han, he's more of a back character.
yeah,
Really,
he was. Han
behind
Solo.
Chewie even.
But no one thought
But he
those roles were
wasn't
going
to be in there very long, but
No. But no one thought.
he did so well.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, no one thought those characters were going to ever become so big like they did. They were just like, here's little one-shot characters here or sub-character like that. And these
Like
characters...
Jar Jar.
Jar Jar became a big
He's just
character,
shit.
and then... It's just...
Everyone fucking hates Jar Jar Binks.
I like Jar Jar.
He's a Sith Lord, but we don't discuss that.
And like I said, the Brody Admiral Akbar, like that became more than just a background character because of his meme.
Right.
Like he went from being subpar character being this main plot point. You know, like well, not main plot point, but like, you know,
Admiral Akbar.
that's just funny.
Admiral Akbar, not General.
Admiral Akbar, that's a trap.
Right?
That's
He's
just
in the.
hilarious.
I kept seeing him in the fucking Lego game. He's everywhere.
That's a trap.
He literally says that
Actually,
out there.
I watched a video today. Was it today or this morning? Something. It was. They used the Lego Star Wars game to make the reference to the joke. So it was just funny how they played it. It cracked me up because they used Lego as a representation of how it played out. But the main point is like if you're like remember this is how kind of when you look at it from a distance from Star Wars, it's pretty bad. So Emperor Palpatine or Chancellor Palpatine wanted to get uh, Amidala like basically killed Padme.
Yeah.
She wanted to kill Padme, but he didn't do it himself. He hired Count Dooku to kill Padme. But then Count Dooku couldn't do it, so he hired Jango Fett to kill Padme. But he couldn't do it, so he hired his sidekick to kill her. But she didn't do it. She sent a robot in to do it. But the robot didn't do it. The robot sent bugs in to go kill her. But then I was watching this video, and when she failed, the robot failed to kill her. And then
That's in the game?
it was in the movies.
No, but that's in the game as well then?
Yeah, well, I guess so. Well, it's still Star Wars. It's all part of the canon anyway. But
No, but
logically,
you said that they took it from the game, like they made a thing from
yeah,
the.
they used that latest Star Wars Lego game to use scenes where like they had like Padme there and they shot her and she fell off there and they threw her and stuff, and they used it as a scene. They just used it as a visual representation.
Oh, I
for the
thought.
joke. But canonologically speaking, from the movies, this is the movies.
Mm.
So, and then like I say, the
It's just
sidekick.
a stupid prop point. Like it's just there for the
Even
sake
worse,
of it.
even worse. The side henchman that Django hired to kill Padme fails, and while they're in the group, Django goes out of his way to kill the henchman. But while they were distracted chasing the henchman, he could have gone and killed Padme.
Yeah.
He had the time to go and kill off her, so she wouldn't spread.
To be fair, Django is useless. Like he really.
Like, that's how messed up this whole plot point is when you actually look at it from the concept. Everyone passed the job on to the next person because they didn't want to do it themselves. And then the one opportunity they could have done it, they still didn't do it.
Remember the
Fucked.
What was that in where the guy had normal pants on at the pit?
Oh, there's so many
They
times.
didn't put that in the fucking Lego game.
There's so
That's
many
sad.
times. Yeah, there's so many times.
I thought they would have memed that, like due to like no pants or in his underwear or something, but
Oh,
they did
that.
nothing.
They love to erase that. They don't want to acknowledge that at all. They don't want to acknowledge any of those moments.
As good as the Starbucks coffee on the set of Game of Thrones. Like fuck.
Oh, like I said though, Star Wars will get onto it, and like that blue jeans guy, like that was spotted in the Mandalorian episode. That episode was up for a day. They once they got memed in that day of it being up, and the episode was still viewable, they went back and re-uploaded a new cut because they found the scene, cropped him out, and then re-uploaded the new episode so he was completely gone from it. So many times that there's these things happen, they'll go back over it, clean it up, and then re-upload it.
You just wait, give it a year or two, and we're going to get another re-release of that Lego Star Wars with Mandalorian and Andor and shit.
They've done DLC, I think, to try and expand it for.
Yeah, it's only the character though. I think
it's supposed to be adding like terrains and stuff. I think like set packs or to expand that game.
I'm not bothering. Lego games are tedious.
Not
Not my thing anymore. Like I used to enjoy the Pirates of the Caribbean, the Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, but this one here of 9 whole games you got to do multiple times. Fuck. There's 1,000 kyber bricks to collect. Can you imagine going through 1,000 fucking bricks?
Trying to get them all.
There's 1,200 total, but you just need 1,000
for the trophy achievement. At least they're being generous.
I just finished the 9 movies and done. I'm just like, fucking uninstall.
Just play exactly. I don't even try and bother collecting everything these days. I just play the Lego games just to play them.
I did for the old ones because they were more simple. You just played through once or twice and that's it. There's only like 3 movies to do it with, like Lord of the Rings, 1, 2, 3. Now they got the Hobbit as well, so that's 6. Still not 9.
Oh, wait for them to release. Wait for them to release the Lord of the Rings collection.
Well, with the Amazon, then you got Lord of the Rings, and the Hobbit, then Lord of the Rings.
They'll do a new remake, recut like they did with the Star Wars one. They'll do the re Hobbit and Lord of the Rings and whatever collection.
Yeah, well that Lord of the
6
Rings
movies and what extra.
That fucking Star Wars had episode 1 to 6. That was out on PS3 and that. They did that with because of the new content, like the new movies. It's like it didn't need to be done. Just make them their own thing. Just make another separate game.
They redid the whole thing altogether. They redid 1 to 6. Like fuck.
Yeah, same company wasn't? No, maybe
something like that. But they redid them, so they're like new angle camera.
Yeah, they would have already had the assets. This would have had upgrade and texture and
everything refilmed. Like everything was reanimated, scenes and stuff. Everything was animated
Yeah,
differently.
because you can't mocap Lego.
No, so they had to reframe by frame, do all the work again, and they put the work in there though.
Those games are not buggy though. That's the thing. Like they're fucking perfect.
Bolter with enjoyment. It has a little smiley face. It's a little smiley face. Oh, you can't fucking see it.
Like, I say it's a big white thing.
It's got a little.
Like how you did this.
Yeah, so you know the little cartoon smiley face? People draw the little thing with the little lines on the end? That's what it's got there. It's a little smiley face. It's just no eyes on it.
What?
Yeah, it's a little smiley face.
Like a little.
I don't know if I can turn that down, if we can...
Oh, the
See
fucking
it?
like
It's
the Amazon thing.
It's a little smiley face. Yeah.
You saw it's a smiley face?
Yeah, no, it's 100% a smiley face.
Where's its eyeballs?
I don't
The
know.
smileys.
It's just because it says Bolter. Bolter with enjoyment. And then there's the smiley face. Because, like, he's happy. Enjoyment. Happy. $3.50 it costs for this can.
$3.50.
Bolter Brewers.
Bolter Brewers.
Drinkwise.org. Do not drink while pregnant.
Also, before we carry on, we got some sad news.
Carry on my wayward
The
child.
beloved groundskeeper at Hogwarts passed away.
Yes.
Good old Robbie Coltrane. He
Yep.
sadly passed recently, and that's sad.
Age
That is sad.
72.
Yes. Well, the worst part is he legit gave an interview like at some point and said he won't be around in 50 years.
That was the
That was back, like, for the
Harry Potter special thing that was like last year or whatever it was.
I was like, damn, son.
And he was teary-eyed and crying about that, and then
Yeah.
only that was filmed like the year before, so 2 years later, basically,
I
after he
think.
filmed it,
Was it 50 years he said wouldn't be around, or was it less than that?
something like that. He goes, in 50 years' time, I'm not going to be here, which makes sense. He was 72 now.
Yeah.
He was 70 back then, so if he was to add 50 years onto that,
No, but like
he was not going to be 120.
Like fuck. It's still like still sad. Like we grew up with that character with Robbie Coltrane.
Oh,
Like he's in a lot of stuff.
Well, as I was going to say, he was, like I say, best known for Hagrid and Harry Potter, but he also starred in things such as like Blackadder. He had a couple of roles, like he had the role in the live action and the animated of Van Helsing. He was in
Wait, well,
yeah,
the Hugh Jackman Van Helsing.
yeah, he was in that. He was.
Was he the inventor?
I can't remember now. It's been a while since I watched it.
Was it?
I didn't take full
Do a
notes.
bit of research. Where you
And
do
then
that.
yeah, which was that and the animated that went with that live action movie. He was in that. He's appeared in James Bond, and he basically started off his career, I think, in a show called Cracker.
I think I've heard of that actually. Yeah.
I think it started off, or was it Blackadder? I don't know. They're around the same years, I think.
Did Van Helsing get a 6 out of 10? That movie's amazing.
I know. Okay, so I just cracked the haze, and there was a strong smell that came out of that.
Well, that's almost 20 years old too. Fucking hell. Dr. Henry Jekyll. He played.
Okay, yep. Oh, that is have a pungent smell, not a pungent, fruity, lime, passion fruit, coconut. Around a creamy roll
crazy.
base to balance the zesty bitter finish. Right.
Because the reason I remembered Van Helsing was because A, it's an awesome movie, and B, I was gonna buy it because JB's got a sale for Halloween.
Oh yeah.
Buy 2 get 1 free for movies. I'm like, oh.
I need my toilet paper. My tissues.
And Van Helsing's in there, like, ooh. Because yeah, like, I mean, I haven't seen it for a long time. I don't know if the animation holds up now, but I assume it would. Because I remember the gargoyles, or what them flying creatures that they.
I think it was.
They're in like a town. They're in like a town square with a well in the middle, and they had like all those flying gargoyle bat things flying at them. And
because Vampire
that movie's so good. Go
Werewolves-
fucking watch it, my dudes.
Van Helsing was a great film.
That's just you can't go wrong with Hugh Jackman and Kate Beckinsale.
Okay, so this is a very typical ale, very typical pale ale. No
I
different.
used to think pale ale was horrible until I got a bit older, and then like, this is actually nice.
It's a bit here and there. It's in like it's got the zest, like it has the flavors, but you don't really taste it too much.
I'm a sucker for Cooper's pale ale now. The green bottle.
Oh yep. Cooper's pale ale. I'm not a big pale ale fan personally, but it's not a complete
No, but there's a few pale ales. There's Indian pale ale. There's everything. There's a lot of pale ale. You got the IPA. You got fucking.
It definitely has that
Some
bitter
like the
aftertaste.
James Squire. If you ever see that, get one.
Good old James.
It's
James
a bit
Squire.
expensive, like $20 odd a 6-pack,
Get
but
yourself a James Bogue.
no James Squire.
uh,
Berg's Tassie.
Mm.
I'm surprised you even find it over there.
Yeah, and a lot of
Because I remember
Tasmanian.
for a long time you couldn't get it over there
There's a
anywhere
lot of
on the
Tassie
mainland.
drinks
Like,
up here.
mm. Yeah,
Been like
but
that for
like, I
years
remember
though.
Bogues for a long time. You couldn't get the 3X ale. I don't think.
One of the particular ones, yeah.
I think it's a 3X. That's a red bottle, red can.
Mm.
That is very nice. That's in between the draft and the lager. That's
Yep.
in between that.
Okay.
So it does knock your socks off.
Mm.
It's also not as heavy as a lager. So lager is very heavy,
Yeah.
except for the new Bogues Premium Lager because there's like zero sugar in that now.
Yep. Makes it a lot easier.
They've took a lot of things out, so it's you can drink that like a damn light beer.
Yep. And that's the thing. It's the
It's
sugars.
dangerous. That's happened on New Year's. I had that during my New Year's when I said I was to the podcast, and then it didn't happen.
Yeah, drinkies. That would have been funny. It would have been hilarious.
The whole carton of that lager went pretty
Mm.
much. I was just done. I was just like, "Here, Des, I'll be on." 3 hours later.
It would have been funny though to actually be properly like drinking them during the podcast.
Well, getting smacked 6 hour podcast, like fuck. 6 hours.
I got bottles from last time. Dry lager still sitting on my shelf.
We had a discussion today when I was doing sauce about eggnog. How
Oh yeah.
one of my US friends said he got eggnog from
Mm.
somewhere. I'm like, that's not even Christmas yet.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
It's
Like,
only October and they got eggnog. Like,
yeah, they get it out way early in America.
and it's like it's not even Halloween yet and they got it.
People, man, honestly, like the amount of Christmas shit people like. I'm seeing
I'm surprised there's
friends.
no Easter egg yet for Easter.
I've
yet.
seen friends on Facebook been posting like, "Oh, the new Christmas range has come in. I'm wearing," it's like, and they're wearing it and they're like taking photos. I'm like, bruh, if it was Nightmare
Christmas
Before
range,
Christmas,
but
if it's Nightmare Before Christmas, I'd let it slide because the balance between Halloween and Christmas, like that, I would let it slide. But when it's pure Christmas themed clothes, like outfits,
Christmas has to be from December 1st. Anything
yeah, like
Christmas, December.
yeah, like that's the only time I'll allow is Nightmare Before Christmas to slide. Which that's what I'm gonna do the lazy thing. Like I said this year for Halloween, is I'm
Yeah,
gonna
but Nightmare Before Christmas, that can be all year round, really.
technically, yeah, you can get away with it, but that's what I'm gonna
But
be doing for
specifically
Christmas.
Christmas things.
Mm.
Like the Grinch. You don't watch the Grinch in fucking July or nothing.
No. So that's what I'm doing for what I'm doing is basically I'm gonna leave the Halloween decorations up, basically, or just from October go through November, because November's gonna mostly go by quickly and it'll look fine. I'm gonna leave them out there. December will start, or even through November, I might even start early. Is I'm gonna start transitioning from just a basic Halloween setup to like say more Christmassy, and I want to turn the graveyard into like a pumpkin patch as well. And then I want to do like the thing where like Jack Skeleton like somehow emerges, and then have him like
Oof.
there, and then have him change where he's like he's Jack Skeleton's there, and then when it's closer to Christmas, change him into a Christmas outfit. So it's like the whole Nightmare Before Christmas, so like the full transition of him like there, and then he's got the Christmas outfit, and then like actually properly like do the whole transition.
Right?
So I
That'd be
want to have a
sick.
thing. I'm hoping it.
You have to get that on video too.
Yeah, just take photos and stuff because I want to like just I'm gonna have to make
Get
some
the-
pumpkins so I can like
Make
actually
some pumpkins.
so they can stay all year round like those few months like make fake pumpkins so I can stake them in the ground.
Oh, you can get a real pumpkin and like what do they do? They coat it and not
Yeah,
what is it?
some people do code it, but
They can treat it or something so it doesn't like rotten as quick.
yeah, just spray it with
Oh,
glue.
you got a real pumpkin.
I can make some. Give me something to do.
What do? You just get a fucking pot plant. Just get the fucking orange pots and just put a face on them.
I mean, if I was smart enough, maybe if I could pick up a lot of the plastic pumpkins, I could do it. Just turn them all around so the faces don't face
How
out.
big they are. Because you wouldn't want them little fucking tiny ones.
No, you get all different sizes. Stick some vines to it so it looks like it's growing a pumpkin patch, and
Hang the little ones on the roof or something, going like around the area. Ooh.
make a pumpkin patch field. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking of doing. Graveyard turns into a pumpkin patch, and then Jack Skeleton.
Pumpkin
emerges.
Patch Kids.
Mm.
You got Jack rising up. Ah!
Coming out. Next minute he's just there. So that's, I reckon it's gonna be
You
cool.
go put Jack in like a little fucking cardboard box in the ground. He's like, pop up now.
So yeah, so I'm keen. I'm keen to try this out. So that's why I've got my people haven't noticed already. I've got a scarecrow behind me. so that's going to play a big part as well. So,
Is that a werewolf head
kind of. It's a sack. It's
or
like
a
a
zombie?
scarecrow head. It's a scarecrow head. It's a Hessian mask with like
Oh,
it's
it looks
technically like
horrifying.
a
Like
it's like a weird like gorilla mask. Like I've
it looks
basically
horrifying.
looked at it, and it's like a weird like hairless gorilla mask, and then they've taken the fur that was on it off. This is how they made it, and so it's like a weird zombie like gorilla mask. They've taken all the
It's like a
fur off it
it's it's like
off,
a Wookiee.
and then they've put like a Hessian sack, and they glued like Hessian pieces of a Hessian sack to it to make it look like a scarecrow. So and that's just how that's turned, and they did all these things to it, and yeah.
That's how movies happen, like Jeepers Creepers.
You just buy things and you go, oh, like this, and change this to that, and then that to this, and you make parts. And like I've done, I added the thing to it look like it's got hay coming out the bottoms and stuff like that.
Right?
It's just cut from a Hessian flag,
You
like
need to
a
put some pillows
in his body.
top though,
Yeah, fat him up
because
a
the
little
wind
bit.
might make him look real thin. It gets windy.
I know. I need to figure a way of like stuffing him
you
up a
you just
little
got
bit.
to tie some like pillows around it
Mm. So give it a
or
go.
something.
I mean, it's gonna be
Pillows.
outside.
Put some
I'm just concerning with the weather because I'm like I don't really want it to get shitty with the weather, but it's gonna have to most probably get ruined. One of those things. Rain
Wait.
gets rain, wet, wait. It's all that kind of shit. We don't have the
Yeah,
weather
because
for
you
the
and your
scarecrows.
fucking weather up there. Your weather's
It's
unpredictable.
shit. It's fucked. I mean, down Sydney and friggin' Melbourne and shit, they're struggling at the moment with all these storms they're getting, all
Like
the
right
floods
here,
and
it's a
stuff.
nice sunny day today and shit. Like,
I know,
and
and they're
yet
not
yous are like
windy as fuck. I mean, it was a nice
floods.
day today. Honestly, it was a nice day today up here in Queensland.
Yeah, but
But we're not
the
getting the
weather's so
floods.
unpredictable. It's usually either it's good or it's fucking storming. So
Mm. Yeah, that's it.
all year fucking round.
Yeah,
Like,
100%. It's fucked. But it is what it is.
especially if you live in the fucking tropics,
Mm-hmm.
which is weird because when you think about it, you go from the Northern Territory where it's even fucking hotter down to Queensland where it's not as bad. Then you got Sydney, which is a bit colder. Then you got Melbourne,
Mm.
and then back to hot over in fucking Western Australia. Like,
Honestly, just thankful we don't have the shitty floods. Like, that's the best part.
I think it's the equator line, isn't like
Mm.
not the equator line, but like there's like a tropic thing or
Mm.
something. Like I don't know
Well,
how to explain it.
it's a weird tropic region thing. That's the weather and stuff based to the tropics. And that's why I think
Yeah,
that's
but
why
you
Melbourne gets it worse because they're on that weird edge of the tropic area. So that up here is all tropical, but then you get that certain point down the bottom, which is between the two. So then it creates this horror like fucking point because it's got both tropics and non-tropics. So yeah, it creates this weird, really messed up fucking,
they get the mix of both. Like it's
and it's just
but
chaos.
still flooding in Melbourne is weird. Like that's rarely happened.
Yeah, it's really scary
First
going
time
down
in
there.
50 or 70 years in
Something
that
like that.
town and shit.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
But yeah, Sydney always happens. Queensland always gets fucking flooding somewhere.
Hmm,
Even we got flooding down here. Like what the fuck?
that's weird. It makes no sense.
I mean, it does. It's fucking spring.
Hmm.
Of course, it's all caused by lakes because they don't. A,
Infrastructure's
where's the fucking drainage? Like, I'm not getting into it, but like, just fix your fucking lakes, man.
yeah, 100%.
Make them deeper if you have to. Make them bigger. Like, fuck me. Make sure they drain to the ocean or something.
There's like the diagram I saw a couple of weeks ago where it's like shows a river line when it rains, how it fills up, and then it's like, oh, infrastructure's come in and they just dig out the wavy, curvy rivers and they build a straight river line and then they put houses around it, and then it
Mhm.
rains and then they wonder why everything floods. It's because like there's reasons
It's
to
getting
everything.
squished.
Yeah,
And it gets higher. Like, you fucking idiots.
you need a flowing riverway. Like fuck.
Or put more fucking drainage system. Like, put more drains somewhere. Like, so streets don't get flooded. Like, proper streets. Because
Exactly.
I looked over on the news, I just had a look at the floods. I'm like, what the hell is happening? This whole fucking town, like 70 houses in Melbourne, just flooded.
Hmm.
Oh, and it just smells like sewage because it's a.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucked, man.
Yep.
And yet, that's not far from the CBD, like right in the heart of Melbourne.
Mm.
How the fuck? Like, how? That's stupid.
I know.
And
That's
that's
like
just
me.
Queensland. It's like the outs. like the outskirts and shit,
I
not
mean,
like in Queensland,
this
like
area's
Brisbane and that.
this region's flooded before where I live in because like the creeks over the other side, and I've always been concerned if it floods again. With all the shit I have, I'm very hesitant. Like if it was to like flood and had to evacuate, I feel like I'd just grab shit and just start stuffing it in the ceiling, just to just to keep it safe. Just fucking bust the ceiling open, just start taking and just shoving shit in there, just chucking in the ceilings. And if it does flood, you're like, okay, it's either gonna be safe or it's not. And then you come back, and then it's like, okay,
You need a sustainable floor. You just fucking and the floor goes.
yeah. Like I feel like I'd just grab the stuff that I thought would like statues and stuff you could clean off, I reckon. So I wouldn't worry about moving those.
Yeah, but no, not sewage water.
But like, oh, you'd host the
Like
fuck out of the
lakes and that.
soft stuff.
That water's horrible.
But like DVDs and stuff, like the real like soft covered shit I've got, like I'd either take stuff with me or like just stash stuff up in the
You
ceiling and
get
just
on your
hope for the
shoulders and
best.
just.
I got way too much shit. Like that's the worst problem. I've got too much shit. Like if anything, like video games, I mean the cases would be ruined, but you'd still have the discs, so you'd be like at least grateful to still
As
have
long
them
as they get scratched.
because they'll be closed. So as long as they didn't get bust open, they get
Yeah,
covered
but
in
water
still
still
water.
get in a closed case. It's not airtight or anything. It's
No,
just
but
closed.
it's better than nothing. I mean, the house would just fill up with shit. It would be getting the guinea pigs out would be the main thing. But yeah.
Yeah, but usually it's not that high. So stuff that's low, really, you want to move.
Mm, that's exactly
Stuff
it.
that's maybe knee or less.
That's why when I like rearrange my rooms up, I try and put the more important stuff higher. It's like when I did my shelves for like the pop vinyls, I put the more important pop vinyls up. And
And also, not just that, being where your whole wall there, like all your stuff, if water comes in, that's just gonna go
mm,
because that's got nothing there to hold it up.
mm,
Water's gonna hit that and just
yeah.
it's just gonna fall.
So
Another hard part. Things move, like couches go floating through your house. Like
yeah, they feel like everything becomes buoyancy and shit moves, and I mean the rest of the house would be pretty fucked because there's shit everywhere. But I've got my stuff organized. So I like all my good, like the real important stuff, like all my Halo stuff sits right high up on the shelf. Halo's
the worst spot because if think of it, as
I mean, it falls and then yeah, but it's not like it's up there out the way. It's up.
I mean, it doesn't move that quick because you do have time before you, as long as
So,
people keep an eye on it,
mm.
and then they set a
I
siren
think
out,
the
and then they're
important thing,
like,
if I had, if anything, I would be like, if I had to pack, like, if it was to move quickly and pack things up, it would have to be
I would
like,
grab
of
my
course,
PC.
yeah, it'd be my PC and my consoles. Like, they'll be the games you can easily replace. I mean, if they get dirty, you can clean them up. You just give them a soak, they'll be clean up fine. But your PC is the main point. That's electronics. Like, that gets fucked, you're fucked.
Oh, I'd
Like,
work on that thing, so that'd be the
yeah.
first thing fucking go. My
So
whole desk
PC,
area, like, all this would be gone with me.
lights and stuff like that, keyboards, like, they're not important. You can replace those screens 50-50. They're not as cheap, so, like, it's the more expensive
No,
stuff.
definitely your tower.
So be tower and at least one monitor.
Yeah.
If I go somewhere, I can still play on my PC and do podcasts. So.
I will sacrifice my Xbox. I'll take my PS5 with me and be gone.
yeah, that's the main thing. Take the PS5.
Because have fun, get one of those for still a while.
Yeah.
But thankfully, we don't. I'm on a hill here. It goes like this, so the water just goes straight down.
Good.
Thankfully, on both sides.
Yeah.
Down there it goes down here it goes down. So, yay.
Yay.
Also, the house is raised a bit. It's like that far off the ground.
Oh, so it's pretty much designed to be safe from rain.
Kind of.
I mean, it still gets wet in the rain.
Most houses should be at least like a meter or so off the fucking ground.
100%.
Also, it makes it more level. Because
This
the house
house-
is
I
just
mean,
flat on the ground. If the
this-
ground moves,
This house is feeling that. This house is kind of split in half a little bit. It's cracks in the ceiling and
it
cracks.
takes a long ass time though. But
Yeah, cracks. Not on the floor yet, so it's just the ceiling and the tops that are splitting.
it's more of the cornices coming apart. Then you'll definitely get to the point where it's like,
Yeah,
You
there's like
can't
a crack,
fix that.
There's a crack you can follow. It goes one way and it goes across the ceiling and then down the other way, and you can see where their house is basically splitting. So you follow it through the ceiling.
yeah, the owners won't fix it
That's it.
because
It's
you've got to demolish the house and then build a new one.
basically that's it. Because the ground becomes soft and you can only do so much.
You have to dig it up and fix it.
But
Well,
that's
not
one of those things.
dig it up, but you have to level it. You have to level it back out.
I'll be here for a few more years, I think. I don't know when I'll move to the next place. It's one of those, it's just
Yeah,
hard.
that house will be fine for another few years, easy.
Yeah. It's just one of those things. It's like, I'm not going to be able to get my own house anytime soon. Parents are going to be leaving me their
They're
house,
so expensive.
and that's exactly. It's just like
Hundreds of thousands.
it's just hard.
Back in May, they get a house for $200.
I
Fuck
mean,
off.
I'd have my parents' house and mostly move into there once it's moved on, kind of thing. Maybe either sell it. I
Like
don't
they
know.
moved on. What the fuck?
It's down
That's
the.
like what, 20 or so years,
I
bro.
know that's down the track.
Probably even longer than probably even 30 or so years. You never
Well,
fucking know.
I hope so. I hope so.
Yeah,
If
that's what I mean. Like, fuck, still got a long ass time.
mm,
Ooh,
so yeah.
my
Ooh.
back, my shoulder crack.
Um.
Um, um, did you see Dwayne Johnson like leak spoilers for Black Adam?
Yeah. He was in an interview where he was talking about the skin in Fortnite. Was that the one there? He did that one. Or was the other one?
I don't know, but he said welcome home to Henry Cavill
Hmm.
because Superman's in the post credits.
Oh, he
Spoilers,
did.
anyone?
He did give it away already. So yeah.
Someone recorded the post credit stuff
Yeah.
on their phone, or they had a so someone's gonna lose their job, I think.
Or whoever's filming it.
So
Yeah.
that's on the internet somewhere. You can go watch it. It's got Henry Cavill. He's not in the movie, I don't think, but he's in the next
Oh,
upcoming.
it's just a mention of him. So. Because
Yeah, but then Dwayne goes, welcome home to him." Or I was like, if that was Kevin Feige, if that was Marvel, he'd be getting like fucking mad.
I know, right? Yeah,
But they don't give a
because
shit.
I saw another interview where he was talking about stuff
It just builds
because
hype.
yeah, because I saw another one where he had the interview where these guys were talking about the Fortnite skin. So there must have been some I don't know what it was, but then he shocked up and he was talking about the skin and he was talking about like the movie as well and he was explaining stuff
I'm
in
sure
that
he's
too.
also got a multiverses.
He was in Multiverses already. Yeah, this is this
Oh,
season.
and he's going to a mobile game
Mm.
of some kind. I can't remember which one
But
it
no, it
was.
was funny because in the interview,
Oh,
because
Injustice 2 Mobile. He's going to
yeah,
that.
because no, it was funny because he was in the interview and he was giving stuff away there too in that red carpet, like because they had the showing off the Fortnite skin and he was also talking
Is
about
it
the
is it
skin
really
stuff
spoilers?
for the movie. Yeah,
No, not really. They're not really spoilers. We already know that Henry Cavill is going to be in there
yeah,
and
but
everything.
mm,
We just don't know what capacity or what actually happens.
mm.
Which that's what I'm keen for. I just want to watch it.
I know it's gonna be good.
Comes out in 6 days.
Soon.
Same as Gotham Knights. 6 days. Wait, yeah,
Soon.
21st.
Soon.
Also, if you pre-ordered Call of Duty Modern Warfare, you get the campaign early if you got it digitally.
Oh,
I
digitally.
think it's next week, this week coming, but the
Hey,
game's out and not this Friday,
is it
the next
November?
one.
Is it November or October?
Oh, October 28th in
I won't get there yet because
13 days.
I gotta get Ghostbusters first, and then after that, a couple of weeks after is Goat Simulator.
Go to him on the 17th of November.
So yeah, so I'll get Ghostbusters and then yeah.
I've got
Goat,
my goat sim collectors. I like the goat plushie.
the Ghostbusters game's getting good feedback at the moment too, so
It is.
I'm like,
It is.
ooh, I'm looking forward to it. But again, it can gain good reputation. It's just the community is what the biggest part is. Like any game, there's been plenty of games which we've seen before and we've talked about before that have great reputation at the start. Like everyone gets into it and loves it, but then it just peters out. It just doesn't hold the interest. It just happens. Good games can do
Just
that.
could be one of those, really.
And
Like
then
a
unfortunately there's
very
shit
niche game.
games. There's shit games that come out and people keep talking about it and it keeps going forever even though they're shit. So I don't
Yeah,
get
like Overwatch.
it. Halo Infinite. Um
Whatnot.
I mean, technically we are in the end game. I feel like we should be in the end game ages ago for Fortnite. It does get to the point now that it's just
Yeah, well, that's been broken for weeks.
yeah.
Apparently, they don't want to fix it. They
hmm
probably can't fix it. They haven't done it yet.
I was really tempted to make a
But,
video on it, like play it and see how the glitch works. And yeah,
they might take that down. Yeah.
and be like, what the fuck is this? Like, I mean, how I'd play anyways. If I did the glitch, it's just me because I feel like it's just dirty. I don't know how
I think a
people
lot
are
of
doing
people
it.
have done it though. So
A lot of people are doing
and
it
it's
to be
still there.
dirty. Like literally, people are doing it just to win. Like, if I did it, and I got to the
What I
end,
mean, like,
I'd be like,
you think they would
okay,
have patched that by now?
like no, but like how I do it, like like these people just like I need to find any way to win. I gotta win. I don't care if I'm cheating or doing something bad. I gotta win. I gotta win. It's just like, do you though? Like if I was doing the glitch testing, see what worked didn't work. This is just me. I'd be like, okay, it works. I'm not dying. There's a dude that's trying to win, and I'd just be like,
I'm
leave
not
game.
dying.
I'm just like, leave game. That's just me personally, but I'd just be like, leave game. Let this person win because I actually done the work. Like, it's just so many people out there just going, ha, I'm gonna win because because it happened with the thing. There was like another glitch where there was a vehicle glitch where people could like, they bounced all the jump pad things and they launched vehicles on it and they launched out of the map. And then because it freaked out when they launched out of the map, they gained no damage and they could like glitch back to the spawn island and stuff. And again, that was
No
happening.
damage.
Yeah, that was happening for a while there, and then they patched that, and then now there's this. There's people finding things of ways to like not get no damage just to try and win. It's just like why? Just play the game. Why are people trying to find these things to get wins? It doesn't. Who cares if you have 1,000 wins? It means
Because they're
nothing.
filthy cheaters.
It means nothing. What? It's like people like go these things like, oh look, I've got a crown with 2,000 wins, and what is that giving you? Literally nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. You've done no different. But like, oh look at me, I've bought myself the tier 100. What have you got? Nothing. You're minus $100. You literally just gave it to them, you dickheads. Yeah, I don't get people.
You dickheads.
Like, I don't get people when they're all smug when they're like, ha, look at me, I've got tier 100.
I
got
do, but
150.
I don't get why they do it though.
It's just like you're literally okay. Yeah, you've advanced. You paid to advance, but you're now out of money. You are less money in your pocket. That's not a win. It's not a win. I don't
It
know.
just depends how they look at it.
They think it's great because like, oh look at me, I got all the skins. Ah. Yeah, but you could have gone and bought like a new game, or bought 2 games, or 3 games, or fucking bought a whole bunch of pizza for $150 or whatever.
I just did a thing.
Could have bought a game and pizza. You could have bought a movie as well.
I just found a game where you get a game for free.
Found a game where you get a game for free.
Yeah, remember I said that Riddick Assault on Dark Athena?
Yeah.
Apparently if you buy that, you get the remastered 2004 Escape from Butcher Bay on one disc with it.
Oh, it was on the Xbox.
You get the first and the second if you buy the second. But a remastered version of the first one.
That's cool. Was that on disc? Was it?
Yeah.
You can't.
I just did a bit of...
Can't get it digitally, can you?
I don't know. I assume you... Probably not the original. It's 2004. It wasn't on PC. Oh, maybe it would have been.
Yeah, but they don't offer up the same deal for digital.
Yeah, they wouldn't. No, if you buy one.
What if you buy 2 digitally?
You don't have multiplayer?
Yeah.
Friend invite in-game lobbies.
Great English.
What? English indeed. English is hard, bruh.
English good, yes.
English, fuck off, no.
English.
But I got a few things here that I thought were pretty interesting this week. Because I've done fuck all. I've just done work and streaming. Which I've almost finished Dead Space. I got like a chapter or 2 left. I'm happy.
You're happy.
But you know Stripe from Gremlins? He's coming to multiverses now.
Yes, yes. That was in the original season 1 poster or something like that.
Why is he in there now though, or coming
I'm
soon?
not too sure. Because
It feels weird.
Black Adam.
Not weird, but like you would have thought he would have been in when his name.
Yeah, because the multiverses thing was they had him on the thing.
Yeah, you would have thought he would have came in when what's his name was in there. Gizmo. At the same time, but also, did you see this? I was going to mention it. I think I mentioned it, but you weren't listening. Sometime during the week. But the new movie Spirited, which is a Christmas movie with Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell.
Yes. I have seen.
As another Christmas Carol redo, so I was like, eh.
Yeah, that's one they were. Weirdly enough, I remember seeing the previews for it last Christmas. So they announced it this Christmas, and I'm just like, fuck, it's almost out already. I'm like, I feel like I only watched it a couple of months ago, that trailer. And I'm like, it's here already. That's a whole year
Yeah,
gone.
we've already seen that movie before, really, like multiple
I mean,
times,
that's that stuff,
different
but
dates
it's
again.
yeah, but it's not bad.
It's a Ghost of Christmas Past. That's the same
Mm.
fucking thing, just
Yeah,
told
yeah.
differently.
Will Ferrell's the Ghost of Christmas Past, and Ryan Reynolds' character's the Scrooge, basically.
Yeah, like I thought it was the other way around. To be fair,
No,
because Will
yeah,
Ferrell will be
no.
the Scrooge, but yeah, it's
He's the ghost
I'll,
that's
I'll
haunting him.
probably watch it, but
Oh, I will watch it. It's gonna be funny.
I mean it is. But we've seen that story how many fucking times?
And yeah, it happens. But it's another new take to it. It's
Um,
a musical.
yeah, it's weird.
Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell in a musical. Like, come on, who doesn't want to watch that?
Fucking the Jim Carrey one is still the best one, the
That animated.
animated one.
No, no, that was really well done. A Christmas Carol.
He played that so well. Like he even done the animation for it. I
They're
think the
really adding
face
a
and
new
the
twist to the
movement.
whole Scrooge because Scrooge has always been like the cranky old man kind of thing, and then this time around with Ryan
He is
Reynolds'
in that I think
character,
too in the
he
spirited one.
he's more of a tight ass in the way they've got it. They explain it. He's more of a tight ass, and everyone like in the I guess how they've done it is like in this community that like the village they have or whatever the town is. People are a bit more caring and giving, and he's just a tight ass where he's just like, I'm not donating, I'm not helping anyone out. He's just like,
I
he
like
doesn't.
the Grinch.
Yeah, he's just being a tight ass basically, but they take it off the wrong way because he doesn't want to help
You
anyone.
don't
He
really
doesn't,
like it,
and then it's gonna change him to like help everyone and give away things and stuff. But he's just yeah, it's
right?
gonna be different. It's gonna be fun. I think
It's gonna be something.
I'm keen for it. It looks good.
I'll watch it because we're running out of Christmas movies.
Mm. So
Like
hopefully we get some new
I'm gonna watch Home Alone again. I'm gonna watch
Home
fucking
Alone, The
the Grinch
Grinch.
and Christmas time. The Santa Claus, that new special comes out next month
Mm.
where he retires to someone else be Santa.
That'd be good to
Oh,
watch. That'd be good to see. Hopefully
I
we
think
get.
that should have been
Hopefully
a movie. 'Cause it's a two-part series. It should have just been a movie.
I know, but I'm hopefully these new movies become like new cult classics almost, like new niche movies that you can watch, like The Grinch. It's that good you could watch it every year and it still
I
holds up.
reckon.
Like
The
it'd be
Grinch
good
is
if we.
just
That's saying
because it's Jim Carrey, I
that's
guess.
what I'm saying. Like we need new movies that hold that trope where you could actually watch it every year. Like you could be like, yep, is that season, is that time, and you don't really get that anymore. You don't get those seasonal movies where it's like, yep, it's perfect. You can't go wrong.
Yeah, like Home Alone, The Grinch,
Mm.
Santa Claus.
They hold
One,
up.
not two or three.
Yeah, they don't age that well.
They're still good, but they're just more wacky.
Mm.
Um, what the fuck do I think Cat of the Hat?
Cat in the Hat.
I mean,
That doesn't even have a season to it. That's just Cat in the Hat.
hey, you can watch it at Christmas time, really.
If you wanted to, you can watch that whenever you feel like it. Jeez,
the
Cat in the Hat. Year of the Cat. I don't know.
month of the cat.
Month of the
Also, we've
the Ussy.
fucking Miles Morales had a release date finally for PC, November 18th.
Oh yeah.
It just said fall, but November 18th now. Well, they're like, it's coming to PC, fall, November 18th. They could have just said November 18th. It was like a week or so that difference.
Oh
Good thing
my
it
God.
does.
Ussy.
Also, this is what I'm excited for. Cuphead is getting a physical edition
We talked
on
about that.
Xbox One, PS4, and Switch. All three have different art styles in the case.
Oh, that's cool. I might have to buy each one.
Yeah, right. Just to get all the fucking art styles.
Mm.
They're not cheap. They're like $50 each.
Oh, that's not too bad.
And they are
150 bucks.
cheap, really, compared to a game. Um, and the collector's edition's coming at a later date from I Am 8-bit. Which you do get a marionette like Cuphead. You get to like a Pinocchio thing.
That's cool.
That's
That's
fucking
cool.
dope.
That's cool. I
You
want
get a
that.
physical Cuphead. He's like yay big or something. It's crazy.
That's good.
But yeah, that's sometime next year, I assume, because it's just
Yeah.
December for the regular. Which I think that's still like $400. I can't remember. So I've heard about this game for ages, but Choo Choo Charles is finally coming out on December 9th.
I saw that.
That looks strangely good.
Yeah.
Like it's a
They're missing
horror
the Halloween
game, but
window
like
though. Like why Chris like December? Like
same as Callisto.
I know they're missing the Halloween like
Why
special.
December 2nd? Couldn't it be October? Like, can't you bump it up a little bit? Make it on Halloween?
I know, like
It's only a month difference when you think about it.
I know. Maybe no.
But I, it does look like a train spider, a sentient train with spider legs. Like, it's
It's
fucked
the
up.
joke of Thomas, the whole haunted Thomas joke
It's
meme.
made by one person, I think, this whole game. It's
Mm.
crazy.
A lot of those
But what
games are
threw me
nowadays.
off was the dialogue. It's spoken dialogue, but their mouths don't move. They're just like,
Even more
I'm
scary.
like,
Like that's even more scarier though.
but you've literally got to fortify your train, upgrade your train and shit, put like rocket launchers on it, and
Oh my.
the train behind you, it's chasing you like, it looks fucking cool. Like, I'm interested. It's actually a first person horror game,
Mm.
but then you get on the train track against Choo Choo Charles.
So you're on a train and you just
I
shoot it
don't
while being
think you have
chased.
weapons and shit. Like, I think it's a fully stealth game as well, which is weird.
Interesting.
Like, it's first you gotta go around and upgrade your train, like visiting places, going in like
And
dungeons and
while
shit.
having Choo Choo Charles chasing you.
I don't know. I don't
That's
know. They
fucked
didn't
up.
show that, but this thing's massive. Like, it's a fucking full fucking part of a train just with big fucking spider legs off the side of it.
Oh, no.
And the big ass mouth and grin like fucking chasing you like fuck
Mm.
off. And he's like shooting at it off his fucking train. It's,
That's
we need more
fucked.
games like that.
That's the thing. They come up with this crazy shit. They did say we need more games that are just for
There's
like
one
nonsense.
one fucking developer
And I was saying that we
made
just
all
need
this.
games just to be games. It's just ridiculous nonsense. Like not to be serious, not to be taken like seriously.
I mean, we say that, but then we're gonna play like all the serious shit anyway, like Dead Space and shit when that comes out.
Mm.
That is serious. Like, you can't joke at that.
I mean, it is a joke.
That game is that game is heavy. Hey,
It's a game that's having fun though, but you're heavy, serious.
it's having fun. The developers laughing at people shitting themselves because he legit said he wants to make the scariest horror game. He pretty much fucking did.
Imagine making a game and just jump scaring yourself while you're making it.
Right?
Like, it's
That's
like,
what they
okay,
did. Like,
hey,
if it
see,
makes
oh,
them jump, the
fuck.
people will jump. Yeah.
Working on things
Like,
even here.
someone's got to test it.
Uh,
They got to test it, bro. And then they got to. Oof. Imagine fucking it up, though. It's like, that's not scary at all. Do it again. Like,
Go
or
back,
the
retake.
sound happens and then the thing happens. Like, it's like, boom. Ha ha.
Oh god.
Gotcha, bitch. But, yeah, but horror games are making a comeback.
Yeah.
Horror left with Dead Space and it's coming back with Dead Space. Well, Callisto, really.
Yeah.
Like Resident Evil, not really
Yes.
horror anymore. It's more action.
It's one of those things. I mean, there have been some pretty cool games in between, but yeah.
Yeah, look,
Indie games.
Outlast. Ooh.
Mm.
Outlast indie by Red
Yeah.
Barrels. That game was still fucked. I hated it, but I couldn't stop playing it. Like I hated it. I hated it
What
so
games?
much.
We
And
need to
then
find some games that are like co-op that we can play that are like that. I think we need to
Dead
look.
Space.
No, but like not just to, like Outlast, like those kind of. We need to find some more co-op games.
Gotham Knights has 4-player co-op coming in November.
That's good to see. That's good to see.
It's an arena floor thing. There's
Is it
about 20
mode?
floors at launch.
Yep, it's a mode, is it? So you play and you battle your
Yeah,
way
it's a
up.
4-player co-op, and you clear rooms and go up a tower or something. Kind of like a Mortal Kombat tower system.
That's actually pretty cool.
Which is
That's actually pretty
fucking
fun.
cool.
Fighting together and working together. I wonder what combo, like playability combos you could do with each
It's
other.
got nothing to do with the campaign either, thank fuck.
Yeah.
It's its own thing.
Yeah.
Which is a free update coming November 29th.
That's
A
alright.
good month after
Can't go wrong with
launch.
that. Like it just gets mates together and play some battle and just fight some shit. Like who doesn't like
Right?
that? Like
Being in the Bat family.
yeah, just kicking ass,
Pretty
taking
fucking
names.
cool, I think.
Nothing wrong with that.
Pretty much just kicking ass. I don't think they say names.
It's like a round. It's like a round of firefight, really.
Yeah.
Wave on wave of enemies and just skill test yourself.
I did that with what's that? What's that zombie horde? Fucking not COD, but the Killing Floor. That was fucking good too.
Yeah, that game's just literally all that. Oh, I got that, don't I? Did we buy that? Did I buy Killing Floor 2?
I got it on PS.
I can't remember.
I got it on PS Plus. I think it was cheap.
Hmm.
And like, because I was playing with Blake and that, and I was like, I'm being chased.
We should
So am
get
I.
We should get that
Don't
on
run into
PC.
each other because you're like, boats.
I said we should get that on PC and play it.
I haven't played that in years.
Killing Floor 2.
2014 even. I don't know.
Mm.
Like 2015.
I used to play the. I used to go to the LAN hubs in the city,
Oh,
and we used to
in the
all.
old PC things where you had like this little room and you had like all the PC
The
set
game
up.
we would always play would be Battlefield 4. Like this is
Age of Empires.
fucking sometimes Age of Empires, but it'll be Battlefield 4. Usually Killing Floor. They were the two we'd always bounce between. There'd be like some other games, but it was always like Battlefield. We'd always rotate between playing a couple of rounds of Battlefield 4, and then we'd load up Killing Floor, and it'd just be like the usual same old routine. But we
Killing
fucking
Floor is just intense.
just all four of us getting together, fucking just running around, just shooting the zombies and just doing shit was great. So
That's
much
the
fun.
good thing about it. Was just a mindless game. Like you just switched off and just killed zombies
Mm.
and other things that popped up there.
Yeah.
Like
And just see how far you could get.
yeah, I
Not
think
made
there's
it-
a third one coming.
you know,
Let me have a look. I
And
think
that's
there's a
it
third one
wasn't,
got
it wasn't as
announced or
serious as
something.
like Left 4 Dead, where you had to go through checkpoints and do things. Like you just was in one big open area and you just fought shit and just see how long you could last. It was fun. It was
Killing Floor 2 was 2016.
almost. Then Killing Floor, first one was like forever ago.
2009.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. 2009.
Steam key for $5.
Not bad.
Killing Floor 3. I'm pretty sure I saw 3 because I know Payday 3's coming.
Payday started to
Killing
get to the
Floor,
point.
blah blah blah.
That started off simple, but that started to get to the kind of almost like the point like Left 4 Dead, where it had stages. You'd progress through like region, like zones. It wasn't just the one area you had to like rob. That started to evolve as well, which it kind of was going away from its basic
Hey,
principles.
there's no Killing Floor 3.
Not yet.
Early 2020 had an idea, but this was done by gamers.
Oh, yep.
So, I mean, that's not official. So, I mean, there might be one in development. Who knows? Who made it? Let me have a look.
Another what? 7
Are they
years.
still around? They're still around. That's the
7
main
years
thing.
later. We're nearly at the point,
7
aren't we?
years later.
No, it is. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nearly 7 years because it's just to be 6 years later. So yeah, next year maybe.
years. Tripwire Interactive made it, along with Hard Suit Labs Inc. and Saber Interactive.
Oh yeah.
Tripwire made Man Eater, didn't they? Yeah,
Oh yeah.
and Chivalry 2.
Huh.
So maybe.
Chances are low, but never zero.
The chances could be 1% though.
Still a chance.
I also saw that Iron
Right.
Man VR is going to the MetaQuest too.
Mm.
That's pretty cool. That was only on PS VR.
Mm.
That was cool. You had the thing and you
That
fly
was great.
around like actual Iron Man. That was dope.
It's so good.
So hard to control with it because I was just using the controller. Fuck, that was difficult.
Mm. I should show you. I don't know if you've seen that guy. I'll show you that guy after this. The guy who plays Bone Labs. He does all the cool stunts and shit. He has the Deadpool skin and he does all like the crazy shit where you like
I want to play Bone Labs.
he shoots the fucking sauce.
No, Boneworks.
Boneworks is it Bone Labs? I can't remember.
Boneworks is the physics VR.
Yeah, yeah. He does all this crazy shit where he's like dressed up as Deadpool. He swings around.
A moth.
Yeah. It looks bigger on the camera than it actually is here.
It was like knee around your head.
Yeah, we'll have a look at those after because they're fucking hilarious. The stuff he does, like shooting pans and stuff, and all the cool stunts and tricks he does.
Like I remember watching Markiplier when that first came out. That was hilarious.
This dude just like
Some
seems
weird
to
shit
just
and PewDiePie and stuff.
only plays it, and he's perfected like how to do things in it, and it's just so hilarious. The things he does, like swinging around and doing cool tricks and stuff, where he'll do points where he'll like flick the gun, have the ammo come out, and then he'll like get a pan and then smack it, and the barrel the clip will kill someone, or he'll like fucking he'll flick the thing and he will like flick a pan up, and he's worked out timing of things when he like things will fly, so he'll be able to do cool shit where it's
Because
like
things are done in real time, like real fucking physics. Like it takes the exact
shoots
amount of
clips,
time
or
to
like fucking he'll
fall and
shoot like
stuff.
an arrow or something, and he knows the right time when it comes down, so then he can smack the arrow and it'll go flying forward. Like the examples are like that. Like I can't remember exactly the things he's done exactly like in the perfect sense,
And they kill a man with a pencil.
but he's done some funny things. So I'll have to show. We'll look at those videos after the podcast. I'll show you some of those. They're fucking cracker. Just the things he does is hilarious. He'll like smack it on the ass and shoot them weird ways, or you'll throw away his gun, pull out a fry pan, smack them, and decapitate people with
I
shit.
like using a fry pan on The Walking Dead.
Mm.
Not fry pan, like any weapon on Walking Dead. You get a plank of wood and start smacking them.
Oh
I had
god,
a knife. I used because I had the little once, and I held a zombie's head there. And I'm just like with a fucking knife going like this.
that's great. Yeah, it gives you the immersion. It's fun. I need to hook up my VR again.
Because I remember trying to use a sledgehammer, but I think I was too close to the
It
VR
wasn't.
like camera and that. I was like doing this, and the sledgehammer was like behind me. I'm like, I was like, and it was like, I was like, I can't kill the zombie.
Because it's not sent. Yeah, that's the downside of some of that stuff.
You definitely need a big area. Like you really need to stand where it says like so far back,
That's the good side
so
about VR
it
too.
captures the whole. Yeah, because you don't need a camera. It's all in the
built in.
headset. Like, and the controls.
So
I'm fucking keen.
it's gonna be good. Like that's one thing.
It's
I
gonna
want
be
to
a
get.
$600 fucking thing though.
That's one thing I want a PlayStation 4 is definitely for VR too. Like, I would like have to save my pennies and I would have to get that because it's gonna be amazing. Like, it's
I'm
so good.
getting starting next year, so I'm
Get my-
keen. Horizon in VR, like, oh,
even if I like couldn't get myself on a PlayStation, I'd just buy the VR set first just to have it. Then it would incent me to
I
have.
might have to try and rig like OBS and stuff together so it reads out my chat. So because if you stream VR, you can't read chat.
Yeah, have it read it out to you so you can hear it say. Such and such says, "Hey, how you doing?" Oh my god!
Right?
I have
Can
the
you
audio
actually
playing.
do that?
Yeah, you can have a read out text. It's pretty
That's
cool.
what you might need when you do VR, where you get someone with you to just read out chat.
Yeah, that's it too. So
Don't know who do that though. You get $1 an hour. Um, to read chat.
read it out into your headset.
Yeah, that'd be hard because you have headphones on.
You'd have
so
to
you
have
wouldn't be able
someone
hear that
watching,
well.
and then they'll listen to you. And you have to listen to them while they're sitting there.
No, 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 no. Remember, you can actually see through the headset. Remember, because they can put. You can probably look at chat every now and again through the
Oh,
headset.
yeah, true. If they got the camera on it, yeah.
Let's say if I get like a TV with the chat on it, I can read it with the every so often. Just go flip, whatever you do to make it see through.
Yeah, and then you just read the chat every so often. Yep. Flick back and
That'd be
forth.
pretty cool. But what we realise is time goes so fucking fast in VR.
Uh-huh.
Like we played Rec Room for hours once.
We need it. I keep
Like-
saying it. We need to get back onto it again.
I haven't played that in ages. My VR stuff's up there, all packed up.
I unpacked mine briefly because I tried using it because I tried hooking it up to my PC. I almost got it to work. Almost.
Yes, VR does work, but it's very weird.
It's the program that you use to because third party. There's no official first party stuff.
Yeah.
It's all a bit janky.
PSVR 2 might work on PC though. Maybe.
That'd be
Maybe.
cool.
Because their games might be on PC as well.
And yeah, you don't have to worry about the box anymore either.
Because we're
It's a lot more
thinking,
fun to play.
well, people are thinking Half-Life Alyx might be on PSVR 2, which would be sick.
That would be cool.
Not just keep it on Steam. Like, fuck.
Well, it's
whatever it
been
is.
long enough now anyway. It'd make
Same as Boneworks and that. You can put it on the... Because you got the motion controls. Like,
yeah, it makes sense. And why not
you
to
can,
have it?
you can do Boneworks, Alex, fucking everything on PC.
100%.
At a higher resolution because apparently the MetaQuest 2 still has lower specs than the PSVR 2.
Okay.
The resolution's less and the field of view is less. It's like 90 odd field of view, but PSVR 2 has 115 field of view.
Mm-hmm.
I think. Something like that. So it's like, come on, man. Step it up. Step it up. But, oh, my pen. My pen is black. Yeah. I say blue, but it's not. Is it blue? I can't fucking tell. It looks. I think it is blue. Um, I got nothing else this week. I'd rip, rip. Um, I peed on my book. I did have stuff. I forgot it. Oh, it's in my phone. Hang on. I think I woo.
Let me know. Woo! A breath of fresh air.
No, something about
Fresh breath air.
Gotham Knights is a current gen only title, but we capped at 30 FPS on consoles.
Wait, but it's next gen. Wait, is that what they mean? Oh, it's current meaning next gen. I guess what they mean now, because that's been out long enough. They're current gen, and everything's last gen.
The game does not have a performance quality toggle and will be run at 30 FPS on console.
It's weird.
Ew.
And what's the resolution?
I think it's 4K, but like you still want a 1440p 60 would be nice. A combat system. I mean, we play the Batman games at 30, I guess. But still, this is still
4K.
quicker than that. I don't know.
Yeah, that's weird. There should be at least an option for 1440 yet.
Yeah, it should be like at least a 60 FPS mode. Like even if you just bring it less than 1440 or something, like make it 60. Maybe they'll patch one in later at a later date after we've already fucking finished it.
Most probably, a lot of games are doing that lately. It's easy to say.
Sony doing 40 FPS.
Oh, that's a
Maybe
kick up.
4K 40.
Better than 30.
That's still better than 30, yeah. And it's stable. Like Spider-Man, that was 40
It's
FPS
something.
at 4K, I
Something
think.
better than nothing. That's exactly it.
Well, 40 still goes into 120. So still smooth. But if you do 40 on a 60 hertz, I don't think it'd be as smooth. But if you got the 120 hertz display and do 40, you're still laughing. It's better than 30. So they're still winning. But I didn't check my fucking thing. Hang on. I think I screenshotted some stuff. I don't know what though. Oh, Harrison Ford, Black Adam. Fuck me. I think it's stuff I've already said. Oh, this was one that I got. Sony bought the rights to Dumb Money, movie about GameStop short squeeze, starring Seth Rogen and some other guy.
That's funny.
Yeah, but starring Seth Rogen and Paul Dano about the GameStop stock market short squeeze that made headlines last year. Like,
yeah, so
there
random.
needs to be a movie for everything, apparently.
I know, it's so bad.
Also, Brendan Fraser said he's open to make another Mummy movie. I thought that's pretty fucking cool.
That's cool.
We already talked about that.
That was our own personal thing during the week,
yeah. Also, you know the show It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
I wanted to talk about that.
This is, quote, Ryan Reynolds. He wants to play Mac's boyfriend on it.
Yeah.
I was like,
I was going to bring it up before
hilarious.
we were talking about Ryan Reynolds. I was going to bring it up then, but I didn't. But yeah, no, I thought that was hilarious when I read that because they do, like, they own that football that team together. So they wanted to do. Yeah, that UK football team or whatever.
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
I don't know. I don't know what the fuck it is.
Westingham? Not Westingham.
I don't know.
Something.
West Ham soccer?
Some soccer team, yeah. Is it West Ham? I don't know.
Yeah, West Ham.
I think it's them that they own.
I reckon because Westingham's a brand of dishwasher.
I know.
Westingham, let's go.
Yeah, whatever the I can't remember what it's called, but whatever that soccer league. Football,
yeah, it's West Ham. Like, we said Westingham, but Braden didn't compute. It's like,
are you thinking
I've heard that
Westinghouse?
somewhere.
You thinking of Westinghouse?
Oh, Westingham. What's Westingham? What the fuck? What is Westingham then? Hang on.
The ham from the west and the hammy.
Ham. The Westing game. Westing game characters. Okay, there's no Westingham.
But yeah, there's some soccer team
Yeah, it's
that
fucking Westinghouse.
yeah,
Fuck's sake.
there's some
The
soccer team that they
dishwashers
both
and like
own,
fridges.
that they bought to like save, and they both own it together, and they want to do like a joke where I don't think they wouldn't stop them. Like West Philadelphia, born and raised, will will stop them from running and I'll stir beer in it. Westingham, born and raised. Um, fucking hell.
West, fucking West Ham from Westingham.
Westingham, Philadelphia. This
Westingham,
joke's
Philly.
just getting worse. This bit's over.
It is. I'm fucking done. I got nothing for that. Westingham. What the fuck did my brain click to that though?
Breast of fresh air.
Fucking Westinghouse, not Westingham. That's weird. Westinghouse. I haven't seen Westinghouse in ages. They got fridges, fucking dishwashers. I think that's about it.
Something like that. Just kitchen. General kitchen appliances. General kitchen appliances!
Oh, I did this earlier. I did this the other day.
What?
Remember when I made cookies?
Yeah.
I actually had to make a purchase because we didn't have a scale.
Yeah. So you bought a,
Like, this is pretty fucking cool. I mean, I'm quite impressed with it.
what brand is it?
Whatcha?
Wh-
It's got like conversion rates and stuff.
Wittenshire.
Wiltshire, right there.
Worcestershire. Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
That's right. Tells you how much you need for the size, scale, proportions.
Not really.
Or what does it say?
It's just got mils 250, 180. Like it literally has just numbers. It doesn't really have any conversion on it. It's just got like
kitchen conversion. So cups is one so one
Yeah.
cup is 250 mils. I get what they're
Hmm.
doing. I get what they're doing, I guess.
Oh.
So one cup
So
is the equivalent
it's
of
48 teaspoons. Oh.
so 48 teaspoons is one cup.
Yeah, 1 cup. Then you got ounces. 83 point.
How many?
What? Yeah. 83-4 ounces. Then you got tablespoons, 12 and a half. Teaspoons, 48.
48 teaspoons. 1, 2, 3, 41, 42, 43, 44.
Yeah, I
Hey!
just thought they're like $18. That's fucking good. It's even got a tempered glass.
Yeah, nice scales.
So it's easy fucking clean. That's how I'd done the bowls for the freaking cookies. Just weighed them 100 grams.
Oh, yep. Not bad.
I prefer to cook with scales because things are like, as I
When you
keep
get
telling
weight,
people, there's a recipe for a fucking reason.
you get it right.
If you deviate, it's gonna not work out right.
It's gonna be something completely different. It's a different recipe. It's not the same recipe. Completely different.
The people listen.
So
They fudge it. I try and follow things to the T because if they work, they work. Like
yeah,
if it doesn't work, that's your fault.
yeah, you made something wrong.
Yeah, like eggs. If you burn your eggs, that's your fault. If you undercook them, it's your fault. Follow the fucking directions.
Mm.
But I just thought that was cool. I was like,
That's alright.
I need a scale. I want to get them industrial like cooking ones. Like you got put the big fucking pots on.
Weigh everything by pair, like in yeah.
They do it in grams of that because
Mm.
it looks like a fucking weed one. Like you put your fucking weed on one of those little ones.
Yeah, and to measure out your coat.
I've actually saw the weed ones. They're like this fucking big. They just put little grams. Like you get to put that down to the exact grams and shit.
Yeah,
Like point of a gram, I think, isn't it? Like for those.
they're so sensitive.
Yeah.
Put your balls
Like
on
you
it. See
put
how big your
one
balls
little
were.
one little leaf on.
Rest your balls on it.
Perfect.
2.5 grams. Your balls pressure weighs.
That's fucking small.
Imagine doing that.
2.5 grams.
You weigh your balls. Just put your ball pressure on there. See how much it weighs.
2.5 grams is like a little bit of flour. Like fuck. A little bit of sugar. Like fuck.
My ball. And then it's like, Tim, how does your balls feel?
So that
My balls feel great.
that explains the Humvee outside.
Oh god.
God, Howard, is that you?
Yeah, I'm doing great, guys. How you doing? Hey, we're not talking about the new Bethesda game. I'd like to review
God.
Starfield. Hey, this Starfield, we got the laser
Ten
guns.
times bigger than
It's gonna be 10 times bigger than the next game. The game's bigger than that.
10 times bigger than fucking Skyrim. You're gonna love it. Like, which is
Um,
about that. Apparently, there's 4 times of the dialogue in Starfield compared to Skyrim.
Makes sense. Have you seen how much dialogue there is in Skyrim?
Shit ton.
Not much.
There. No, I've actually got the number here. I took a screenshot of that
Yeah.
too. If I see it, where is it?
I bet it'd be funny though.
There
Like,
is 60,000 lines of dialogue in Skyrim. Fallout 4 is 111,000. Starfield's got 252,953 plus.
depending on how you play.
I've just maybe I've like, here, come do this quest. Go fetch this. Go fetch that. Go fetch this. Go fetch that. each line. Go get this. Go get that. Go get this. Go get that. For
I mean, I don't know if
Yeah.
Skyrim counts the amount of times. Like, they say Skyrim has like what? Did you say Skyrim had like 60,000 lines of dialogue or something like that? Then how come I heard fucking I used to be an adventurer like you and took an arrow to the knee like fucking 20,000 times?
so
Every
20,
guy,
that's that.
every guy I walk up to go, oh, I used to be an adventurer like you. I used to, and you walk up to the next guy, you're like, oh, I used to be an adventurer like you, and you're like, fuck off, and you walk in, oh, I used to be an adventurer like you, took it out, and then, fuck. And then you get to the boss guy, and you had to go see him, and you're like, oh, I used to be an adventurer like you until I took it out, and then he'll chain like, "Ah, rah, rah, rah," and then you get into combat, and bullshit happens, and then you defeat him, and then you'd
Yeah.
walk out, and then you see a guy there, and be like, oh, I used to be an adventurer like you.
That's why I don't play Skyrim.
The amount of times I got
I
that.
like people praise it best game ever. I'm just like most annoying game ever
I
made.
just walked around, put buckets on people's heads. Try and put cheese into buckets and then throw the
Oblivion's
buckets.
better.
You used to get the bucket and you fill it up with cheese and you'd hold it and you go, oh shot, and you just shoot it and you watch the bucket with cheese go flying and then cheese slowly fall out of it. And then you'd be walking around later on, you'd be like, in like a random spot, and there'd be like a random piece of cheese.
Random piece of, piece of cheese.
It's a random piece of cheddar wheel.
And then you hear, oh, I was an adventure like you.
It's fucked.
I've never heard that actually, so that's one thing I haven't heard in there.
Oh, I fucking
mean,
heard it way too many times.
so I got to be a werewolf and I still didn't hear that line at all.
Oh, I used to be a werewolf like you until...
Oh, I used to be a werewolf like you till I took a fang to the knee.
And now I'm a vampire pussy.
A vampire.
Vampire pussy.
Yeah, vampire pussy. I'm the vampire pussy. France. That's not my fucking Russia at that point. That's not Russia.
Fucking hell, anyway.
Oh, you're gonna keep fucking rambling.
Is that it? Is that all we got?
That's all I got. But my week was pretty boring.
Pretty chill.
I did watch the thing on that recently.
So now
Also, The Lost Boys. Look,
That's alright. You watched Lost Boys, yeah? It's good.
yeah, I watched it last night.
That's alright. I mean, we haven't been doing much, really. The only thing we've really been playing is, besides you've been doing Dead Space, I've started playing a little bit of Dead Space. We've been doing Grounded. I mean, I've been getting back into bloody
Brandon's
Overwatch.
broken on Xbox.
I was broken again on Xbox.
If you press the sorting thing on a chest on Xbox, it crashes the game.
That holds the sword or whatever it is, whatever that auto sword or whatever it
I
is.
think it's to do with how many items are in there, but it's like just don't. They said just don't do it until they put a hot fix out.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. That is
Of course, it's
friggin-
Xbox.
It's fine on PC.
They didn't say which one though. Could have been Xbox One, but it's not on there. I don't think.
All
Is it?
Xbox, yeah.
Yeah, Mule's can't get on his Series X though. Remember?
I don't know. I don't get it. I don't.
I
Get
can
it.
stream it, but I've downloaded the fucking thing.
I don't get it. I don't get it. I got it on my one. I got it on my One X. I downloaded it on my One X.
Yeah, I did back in the day.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
You know what's happening? Fucking hell.
I gotta dingle dangle my way onto the fucking GTA
Dingle
RP.
dangle.
We got a meeting happening on GTA RP, so I gotta be there for that.
That's like last night in Dead by Daylight. I heard there was a killer called Bing Bong.
Bing bong, fuck your life.
The fuck is Bing Bong? I'm
Bing bong.
gonna Google him. Is it
Bing
actually a
bong.
killer?
Oh no, it was a
Bing
meme.
Bong.
Bing
Bing
bong.
bong.
Fuck your life.
It's a song by Trey De Hardway.
Yeah. Bing bong. I don't know.
Bing bong. Bing bong Kawana. Bin Killer Bunnings.
Bim killer bunny. What?
Bin Killer Bunnings. What the fuck? That's Bin Kill Insect Control. Bin Kill. 10.5 gram bin protector. Bin Kill Bunnings Australia. Bin Buddy Berry and Citrus. They make your bin smell like fruit when you put bin bag in. Why? There's a fresh citrus. There's a fresh berry. There's a kitchen citrus and a berry and citrus.
Berry and citrus.
So your bin can smell like berries.
Next week you get all these fucking things going, oh, berries, oh, I eat the bin.
They're only $9 a box. I press it actually. How much do you get in there?
10 bags.
It's 450 grams. Keeps bins fresh and clean for days. Kills flies, insects, eliminates smells, soaks up liquid.
Does it kill your stray man if you chuck him in the bin?
Maybe? Oh, something. How many's in there though?
How many?
It might just be the one. $9 for one bin thing.
Sounds about right.
Quantity one, but apparently the 131 reviews and they're 4.5 stars.
Oh well.
Soaks up liquids and messes, less grossness when taking out the trash, reduces frequency of trips to take the bins out. If your bin's full, you're still going to take the cut out. How's it going to make it less frequent? Like,
I know, like, you still
reduce the number of bin bags used.
I mean, that's still. Huh?
I don't know.
I don't get
Sprinkle
how that
powder in empty or filling bins. What does a powder have to do about trash disappearing?
It just evaporates the trash. It's like, oh, I should do a parody where it's just like you have it full trash, you just go, spring. It's like the magical, and then next bit the trash is just empty. Just disappears. You're like, oh my god, it works.
Get this. This is the last dot point. Only take the trash out when the bin is completely full.
Well, no, shit.
Oh my god.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought you took it out like halfway or when it was overflowing. I thought you don't take it out
I'm just
at all.
taking over it. Sprinkle powder in empty or filling bins. Like, it's a fucking powder.
What if you have
Only
sticky
take
feet?
the rubbish
Sprinkle on
out.
your feet?
The bin's full. Like, out of all this time, who would have thought to make a powder that tells you when your bin's full? Who does this?
It's literally a product made for stupid people.
It also says read safety directions. Bin buddy, insecticide berry.
Insecticide berry.
It says it says bin insecticide buddy berry, all in one little thing. Of course, if people insecticide and they think it's safe, they're fucking idiots.
It's to deter bugs. That's what it's for.
I won't kill you, but I wouldn't ingest some powder. Go snorting some fucking bin buddy. Fuck.
It smelled like berries. I've lost me berries, but I found this. Oh, give it a big lick of powder. You lay on the floor. Having a friggin' foaming at the mouth, and you're like,
Woolworth sells it.
The unicorns, the fairies.
I,
Anyway.
I'm quite happy I found that right then, because that gave us a laugh and a half.
Oh, that's fucking...
That last dot point, I only take the rubbish out when your bin is completely full. I take rubbish out when it's not completely full, but sometimes you can't get it completely full because if you do, it's too full.
Yeah, sometimes I take the bin out when it's like 2 bins full.
But I'm gonna go before I get up another something like that to laugh at.
Next time.
You done, Daz?
I'm done. I gotta go do shit.
You gonna go do shit?
I gotta fly in and find out what's going on with this bloody meeting. It's happening soon.
And on that one, bearders and beardettes, thank you for listening and joining us on episode 42 Oh, that pick up 42. Um, as always, hope you enjoyed. We have been Dale and Jim, and we'll catch you guys next week. Bye bye.
Bing bong! Your trash is full. The new Salt Bay, the insect powder bay, where he's just like over your trash can.